All right. Hello and happy Wednesday. I'm looking at myself in the little playback rather than the camera. My apologies. I'm trying to work on that. But either way, happy Wednesday. Happy May the 5th. Yesterday was the May the 4th be with you day. And I reposted some pictures of my Golden Vader shoes, which are quite fun. Um, and so I didn't actually wear them yesterday because I didn't really go anywhere. Um, but I did like take them out and look at them and put them back up in the closet. And I just reposted some pictures that I had. So that was yesterday. I went over and had Taco Tuesday / May the 4th be with you dinner with the family. So got to see my nephews and my brother and sister-in-law. So it was a fun night. But I did not get a whole lot of writing done because I spent most of the day doing like errands and things. And then I had planned to be writing in the evening. And then by the time that our impromptu Taco Tuesday was done, I was tired. So I didn't get much writing done yesterday. So I have a little bit of catch up to play today. But anyway, so yes. So I wanted to know what your goal for the stream was. I am hoping to get, I don't even have the right document open yet. Hello. Let's do that. I am hoping to get like somewhere between 16 and 1800 done during the stream. That's my goal. Like 1600 is like good, 1800 better, and best would be 2K, but I don't know that that's going to happen. So that's the whole good, better, best goal for the stream for me. I'm trying to kind of try out the whole like good, better, best level. That way I have different levels of things to aim for, and that way if I accomplish something, I still have something to work towards, and I don't feel like, oh well, now I can slack off. So I'm trying to use that good, better, best a little bit more. I haven't really used it a whole lot in the past, so I'm not entirely sure if it's something that's going to suit or not, but I'm going to try it. So yes, so let me know what your goals for the stream are, or just what your goals for the day are, etc., etc. What are your goals? Because I am working towards that May 15 deadline for the first draft of this story, which I have quite a bit of work to do to get there. But I have the two cards that I normally show y'all. So I have the spirit animal, which is a bee. So if you do not like insects or bees in particular, please make sure that you look away in 3, 2, 1. Bee is now on the screen. So the bee has little gears on his back. He's so cute. And the main message is sweet results await. Excuse me. Okay, so bee is now gone. So the bee is no longer on the screen. So you can look back if you are terrified of insects. So the bee spirit is sort of that reassurance that the hard work that you are putting in is going to pay off, and you are going to be rewarded for your efforts. The main tarot card for today, y'all know that I've been doing 3, but I usually only show you the main one. So the main card for today is the 9 of Swords, which is a card of sort of like the fear of defeat or grief and loss. And so would you focus? You have a hard time focusing on these. I don't know why. Here we go. Maybe you will show up now. So your character, the main character of this tarot card, is sort of looking up at this vortex that is not really available at the moment to him. And so it is that card of that feeling of defeat, of feeling of being at the bottom. And so I think that sort of that when you're in the depths of what you're doing, you're like, I don't know if this is worth it. Like, is this even any good? Is this, you know, so that feeling, and in combination with the B as the reassurance that yes, it is indeed worth the effort that you are putting in, that we are putting in for our writing. So I think those two in combination are pretty good. So yeah, so those are the two cards for today. So the efforts that we are putting in will pay off. That is the main sort of like message. So don't despair. Megan says, hello. Today you are trying to come up with memories for your main character. Nice. Character development, fleshing out the characters. Rosalind is here. Hello. Welcome. Laura says to Megan, you're making me want to watch Coco again. The song bringing back her memory. Nice. And Becca says, hello. Love those shoes. Yes, I saw them, and it took me a year to like really buy them. So they're, in case y'all don't know what, I'm just see if I can, regular choice golden Vader shoes. Share the screen. Hello. Share the screen. So these are the shoes that I have, and they have a really cool design on the bottom of the wedge as well. So but that means that it's slick, so it's a little harder to walk. So I have these like clear grippy pads that I put on, so it makes the image on the underside. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. So you have Han Solo on the bottom. But anyway, so these are the Golden Vader head irregular choice shoes, and they were a collaboration between the shoe company and Disney. So they had a couple of different designs, and because they were sort of like a limited thing, they're kind of expensive. I got mine secondhand, and I got it on sale. I did not pay full price. I think I paid less than half of what they're supposedly worth. They're adorable. I love them. They are pretty high wedges, but because of the sort of like platform element to them, they don't hurt like the arch of your foot as much, which is nice. So Devin Cutting, howdy, hello. Megan says, my boyfriend was so excited when he saw the shoes, he immediately shared them with his sister and cousin in case they'd want a pair. Yeah, I mean, they're wonderful, but at this point you can really only find them secondhand because they only made a certain amount of them. They had a different Vader shoe that I think the Vader was black, but it was even harder to find. Oh, the boots. Yeah, they were boot style rather than like regular heel type shoes. And I wanted some of those too, but they were even more expensive, and I just couldn't swing those. So I was like, I'll take the Golden Vaders, thanks. Yeah. Rosalind says, I'm hoping to find the surface of my desk and figure out the structure of the story that you're working on. Excellent. Excellent. Brainstorming while you clean. That is one of the best ways to clean. Diana says, hello. And okay, so please do tell me if your name is Rosalind or Rosalind, because I immediately like assumed one way, and I'm not sure if that's actually the way that you pronounce your name. So please tell me. But your family are third generation beekeepers. That's awesome. hooray for the bees. Like I don't necessarily enjoy being around a whole bunch of them, but I do know that they perform an awesome service for us in pollinating everything. And also their honey tastes great for honeybees. So Heather says, hello. You needed that message. Yeah, me too. Because I was kind of like, eh. So Elizabeth is here. Hello, welcome. And they have hippo shoes. Ooh, I have not seen the hippo shoes. And you mentioned this on Instagram, and I was like, I must look. So let's see what. Ooh, okay. Oh, I see them. They're so cute. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's actually share the tab again. I'm just like, again, I've been doing this for forever, and you would think that I would know when to share the buttons. Oh, look at you. So cute. So cute. I love that. Those are adorable. Yes, I approve. But you could see the price tag as well, and they are expensive, which is why it took me forever to like go ahead and buy the Golden Vader shoes, and I did not pay full price for them. So Heather says, I'm making some lunch and getting ready to make a phone call. Excellent. Nice. Okay. I need a warm-up sprint because I have not done much writing today. I've done a little bit of journaling, but that's about it. So I need a warm-up sprint to kind of get my brain back into the story. So we are going to be doing a 15-minute warm-up sprint. And let me pull that up. And then we will move on to the 25s. Or maybe even a 30 if y'all are feeling up to it. All right. So don't forget to save your document if you've already been working this morning, or go ahead and pull it up. Make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I have water today, like most days. I've already had coffee, but now I'm on water. So, and make sure that you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your 4 reminders, and we can now get started with a 15-minute warm-up sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, chat break. How'd we do? I think I did pretty good. Did I get 300? I think I got somewhere around 300. $266. So close. But I am making some progress. I am absolutely making some progress because I wasn't sure yesterday how I wanted to expand this particular scene and meet the beginning of the next sort of like perspective swap. I knew I wanted some more sort of like internal dialogue where the main character is kind of like struggling against the attraction because it is a paranormal romance versus her paranoia that she should have because her family is hunting for her and she does not want to be found. So, or at least some of the members of her family, I should say. So, she needs to have that sort of like intellectual versus emotional push and pull. And so, this is at the point where she's not like fallen in love with him yet. So her intellectual side should be winning out at this point. So I'm working on that bit. All right, and Charlie has arrived. Hello, welcome. And Charlie is doing well. You are actually relaxing now that you have finished something, but you still need the deep breaths. Yes, absolutely. Which, if y'all haven't seen, Charlie posted a video recapping April's camp and kind of the feelings about that. You should go watch it at some point soon. Today. Kat says, Charlie, you've got this. And Heather says, hello, Charlie, relaxing is good. Yes, indeed. And Megan says, I decided my main character would meet her future husband at her college's library. Excellent. And Jennifer is here. Hello, welcome. What are you going to be working on today, or are you just relaxing? And Becca says, I ate lunch, but I'll be ready to go for the next one. Excellent. Yay, productivity then. Fueling yourself. So Jennifer says, I'm just strolling in to say hi. Well, thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. And Elizabeth says, 512 for me. Ooh, that was a nice, good sprint for you then. Excellent. And Elizabeth writes, is here. Hello, hello. Late because you finally finished stripping your porch of old paint. Feels good to be done. Yes, I would imagine that does. And hopefully you were not too sore because of it. So yeah, that's definitely, were you like actually scrubbing with like a thinner or scraping it? Or were you using like a sandblaster type thing? Because I've done both. I prefer the sandblaster because it's much, much faster. And midterm week. You think you're not going to start grading until the weekend, so some reading today. Excellent. Good. And Thrifty is here. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Yeah. So making some progress in the scene. I'm still kind of, I had my initial like scene breakdown of everything that I wanted to happen. And then when I was drafting, the tone kind of shifted. And so I'm trying to figure out if I prefer the tone that I'm currently drafting in, or if I prefer the tone that I had in the synopsis outline 0 draft thing. both are good. And it may just be that I have to work on the tone during the second draft. And this first draft is just like, get the stupid plot down. It's like what I've been telling myself. So Jennifer says, I've had a really stressful few days. Oh no, you don't really feel like much writing right now. You're working on logo and merchandising stuff. That's fair. And if yeah, that's one of the best ways to take those sort of like stressful days is to do something creative like logo and merchandising stuff that and allow your brain to kind of rest on the writing. So I hope that whatever is causing the stress is not going to be a problem soon. Hopefully things work out. So Elizabeth says, I used heavy chemicals and a little bit of scrubbing and it slid right off. Oddly satisfying. Nice. Catalleya says, I discovered I need one class, but technically you've graduated, but also not. You're in limbo. Oh, no. Like, they couldn't tell you that before they like okayed your graduation? Because like that's something they should have caught. So if you have your diploma, like, or like it's in the mail, you know, that's weird. Jennifer says, I wish I could do something like that right now. Yeah. Something to just take your mind off things. Yeah, that's a weird situation to be in. Because the registrar should have caught that before you were approved to get. I don't know. That's weird. That's very weird. So Elizabeth says, yes, Jennifer, sometimes it's kind of nice to do something monotonous where you don't have to think. Yeah. We have graduation before you get final grades. That's, see, yeah, I don't think things like this should happen because, like for seniors especially, usually there's like a push for the teachers and the professors to like, you have to finalize these grades like ASAP, so that the grades are finalized before graduation. So that's weird. Like that's just strange in my brain. Like that should not have happened. But the fact that it happened twice, both Kat and Thrifty's friend, I don't know. I mean, that's got to be extremely frustrating though. So I can't help you though. I don't know. Like college is a weird place. Yes. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Okay. Let's go into a 25-minute sprint, and then we can decide if we want our third sprint to be a 25 or 30. Up to y'all, but this one we'll just do 25. Okay. Oh no, Jennifer. That's awful. I'm so sorry that happened. Holy cow. I'm glad they caught the person, but dang. That is absolutely awful. I am so sorry that that has happened. Jeez. All right, I have no graceful way to transition from that to the normal of our sprints, but don't forget to save. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to do a posture check and make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Yeah. Okay, those are your reminders. We will go ahead and do our sprint, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay, how did we do? I don't know how that one went. I felt like I did a lot more backtracking in that sprint. So I don't feel like I got the maximum number of words that I could. I still think that my sentences are like decently clean, which is what I'm trying to aim for with this particular draft. So I got 427 that time. So I am now at, I don't know what. I'm now at 693. So it's going. Definitely not as fast as I had originally hoped for, but it's progress. So I will take it. It's better than the alternative. I'm also realizing that I never have written that many like naughty scenes. So I'm not at the point where I need like an extremely naughty scene or whatever. But and I've definitely read enough varying levels of naughty for this paranormal romance to have examples for me to sort of like think back on. And so I'm trying to decide on the level of steam that I want. And I may not, like for this first one, this first draft, I may not go very steamy at all. That may just be something that I'm like, put this here, and then come back for second draft and do a steamier version of scenes. So we'll see. I don't know. And Christina is here. Hello, welcome. And Stacy is here. Hello, you made it. Welcome. And Devin has a link tree. And Devin has a playlist, several playlists for us. And Megan took a shower and got a snack. Excellent. And Elizabeth got some paperwork done. Good. Good. Elizabeth made a thumbnail for the live stream tomorrow and finally scheduled that. Why am I so late? I have done that before. I have definitely done that before. So, Writer on Wheels, hello! Half a page edited, but you started late and it's been over a week, so you've gotten back in. So you've got to get back into the groove. Yeah, and that's fair because I think the end of April was kind of a mess for a lot of us, and so feeling like you can finally get back into writing or editing after camp and April is good. So I'm glad that you're with us. And Diana got 187 words. Excellent. And Charlie says, I made the Instagram image for today's stream and sipped on my coffee. I think I have the plan for the rest of the week done. Wow, how is it that I know what I'm doing? This feels weird. Doesn't it though? Yeah. Then I guess the question becomes, can we stick to it once we know what we should be doing? And my rebellious brain goes, no. But that's for me. Hopefully you can stick to your plan. So Elizabeth says, better than last week when I scheduled 2 hours before. True. That is always a good thing. All right, so now the question becomes, would you like another 25-minute Pomodoro, or would you like to up it to a 30-minute? What would you like to do? We have time to do either. Becca says, still breaking down your book Dream Diaries into a paragraph for each chapter so you can send Dream Diaries 2 to the editor and they haven't read the first one. You still have 8 more chapters to go. That is, yeah, that is like, how do you condense each like expansion that you made? How do you like squish it into a compact bit of awesomeness? Yes. Okay, so we have 3 votes for 30 in a row. So we will go for the 30. And Heather says, I made the phone call, ate my lunch, chatted with the hubby, Excellent. And Elizabeth is also voting for a 30-minute as well. All right. We need a 30-minute timer, no music. All right. I'm looking for ones that oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. I know y'all can't. I don't know. Did I share the screen? Did I? No. Okay. Share the screen. Share. Oops, I didn't do the audio. So we want no music, but with an alarm at the end. Let's just go with this one.
Okay, team. Talk next week.
Sorry, you get an ad even though I'm not monetized. All right. Okay. So this will be a 30-minute sprint, and this will be a third sprint. So if you want, if you are up to the challenge, set a word count goal for yourself for 30 minutes. That is a stretch goal. So whether or not that's 500 words for what you're writing, 250, or even 1,000. Set yourself a goal for this particular sprint of what you want to get done. Could be a number of pages if you're reading, or a number of paragraphs or pages if you are editing. But just set yourself a goal for this 30-minute sprint and focus only on achieving that goal. That is what we want to do for this first, or this third sprint, the 30-minute sprint. Okay, so that's what we want to do. And don't forget to save, which I have not done. Don't forget to hydrate. Make sure that you sort of straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders. And we can now get started with our 30-minute goal challenge sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, I wasn't expecting that kind of alarm. How did we do? Did we reach our little goal? I do not think I did. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I don't think I hit my 750 words, which was my goal for that. Because, okay, I need to highlight this because I need to come back to that. All right, where am I? Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, apparently I did. I don't know. I feel like some of this was notes from, yeah, I think I really only got through about 450. I copied over some of the notes that I had from the synopsis because I had started doing some zero drafting of conversation that I did want to pull in because I thought it was decent. And so I have been going back through because my zero draft was in a different tense. It was in present tense. So I have to fix it to past tense for the actual first draft. And so it says I've added 1,000 words, but I really only got through about 450, 500. But I'm at least still making progress. I've managed to connect away. I eliminated the first bit of conversation, which was where I had that problem with the tone. And so now the rest of the conversation actually meshes with the tone of what I had been writing for the scene. So I think it works. I think it works pretty darn well. So yeah, so I think it's going well. Yeah, I think it's going well. I just have to keep believing that, right? Think about the B card. Everything, the sweet results are going to await. Believe in what you're doing, and things will turn out all right. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. So, all right. So I technically hit the 750. Technically. So I guess I'm at my goal. So Heather says, sigh, they're washing at the outside of your living room windows at the moment, apartment living. Yeah. Yeah. Charlie is here. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. And Elizabeth voted for Writer on Wheels to plan the YouTube video. And Heather says, my goal was to learn about merging documents. It's been a while since you've had to do that, and you're researching it and about to make the attempt. I hope it went well. And Greg is here. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And Diane says, hey all, hello, welcome. And Klacha got 313 words that sprint for a school paper, which is a documentary analysis. Ooh, what documentary did you have to watch? Or get to watch, depending on how you feel about the documentary. And Elizabeth says, hiya to Greg. And Diane was working in a writer's notebook. Excellent. I hope you got something good out of it. And do you recommend this particular writer's notebook? And if so, what is it? Elizabeth says, got some reading done and the plot twist is amazing. Yes. Cat Leo says, I finally got dresses since it's almost 3 p.m. I think this is supposed to be dressed. Yes. I mean, you could have gone out and bought dresses as well because it was 3 p.m. So, I don't know. Klacha says, I have not gotten dressed, I guess. And Charlie says, I recorded a video about storytelling and the pilot episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. Almost read that wrong. Stacy says, I made progress on my work. Not an easy way to measure it, but I made progress. Exactly. Kat says, roommate's doggo wants out, so I'll be right back. Katya says, I wrote a book in present tense and now past tense feels unnatural to me. I think it just depends. There are, I don't know. I think in some ways past tense feels natural to us, to most of us when we are oral storytelling, because it is sort of like an extension of, well, what did you do today? Well, I did this and that and this happened and so did that. And so past tense feels pretty normal for us as humans, but present tense also does, like, I am going to do this, and et cetera, et cetera. So of course that's kind of also like future tense, but and Perfect Moonstruck, hello. Yes, thankfully, the internet company has been out, and since the last time they have been out, we've not had any problems on the desktop. I still have problems with my laptop, which is why I'm saving the money for a new laptop, but they have at least fixed the rest of the house so that we are not having so many issues. So Charlie says, believe in the heart of the scene cards. There you go. I have not found a way to make scene cards work for me just yet, so it is something that I would like to try again for other projects, but for right now, scene cards have not been my thing. Prophet Moonstruck says, I saw the event once, yet did not get to really see it. Okay. Okay. And Katya says, Cowspiracy, the Sustainability Secret. I have not seen that documentary. Writer on Wheels said, ended up editing again, got 5 pages done. Excellent. 5 pages feels like a lot sometimes. So Charlie says, ended up reading a few pages in my book. Excellent. And Heather's document merge was successful. Hooray! And Diane says it's just a generic Amazon insert for a Scribbles That Matter cover. Nothing exciting. It's an A5 size. Gotcha. And Scribbles That Matter. I think I've seen theirs before, but I'm not sure. Greg says to Elizabeth, I will do my best to be on your stream tomorrow. I have things to be done, so I cannot be sure. Any progress in reading chapter 3? I think Elizabeth has been reading today, so she's been reading, so yay. Reading. Charlie says, yay, yes, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to be careful when you type and say it because it would be an easy slip up. Bad batch, and a bad batch. I tried. Heather says, laugh. Yes. Only a little. Grading has broken me lately. Yes. Grading is forever. Heather says, I will have to make sure I watch The Bad Batch before your video. All right, and we have an excerpt from Laura. When she came to, she felt sore and strange, like she wasn't used to her body. What was her name again? Her arms were wrapped in silken bandages, sliding over the slightly catching stitches beneath. Hard metal underneath her was unyielding, grounding her. Harsh light was flooding through her eyelids, illuminating the blood coursing through them, tinting her world orange. She's alive! Finished my Frankenstein? Is this supposed to be Frankenstein or no? Frankenstein is just so interesting. The original and then like all of the spin-offs and sort of like different interpretations of it that have come along over the years. It's really interesting. Frankenstein, yes, okay. Just making sure. I was like, is there a joke here somewhere? Is she supposed to be a rank, stinky, like, I don't know, if she's So yes. So Diana says, oven timer went off. Dog is trained to wake daddy when the alarm goes off. Has to chase down the dog and take care of dinner. That's cute. I like that. Yes, the description though. Very nice. Gosh, it's already 2:52. We have about 8 minutes, so we could do one last like 5-minute timer, like a quick break, or a quick sprint, and just see what you can get done in 5 minutes. And I think I might just like roll this back up to 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. All right, so 5 minutes, just a quick cool down sprint, get one last little few words in there, and we'll go ahead and start that in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. How'd you do during that 5 minutes? I got some done, which is great because every little bit helps. So I edited for tense, and I edited a grand total of 258 words. So that's awesome. So I did get to the bottom of that page, essentially. I'm going to highlight where I stopped. That way I know where to come back to. Okay, let me do the calculations and see what I got for the total stream. Okay, so I, all told, got 1,950 for the stream. That includes some of the ones that I still have to go back and edit, but they are words that are now in my document. So there we go. So I achieved the good of 1,600. I achieved the better of 1,800. I have not made the best of 2K. So it was like just a little under 2K, but that's okay. That is a really good 2-hour stream for me. 2-hour working window. So don't forget to save. So that is good. So I like that. I like the good, better, best. So that was a nice way to do that. So again, progress is being made. So I got the first draft of 1.5 scenes, I think. About 1.5, maybe almost 2. So I'm working in the second scene for today. So that is good. My goal, I think, is to finish this scene and then another. I'm hoping to get 3 scenes done today. So again, good, better, best. So that's kind of what I am working towards because I'm still in Act 2. And I would like to kind of move along because Act 2 is, of course, like the largest chunk of the text. So I'm hoping to kind of work through a good bit of these scenes, these early Act 2 scenes, so that I can make sure that I will be ready for May 15th. So yes. So let's see how y'all did. So Allie says, Laura, I need a video on how you do such amazing detail descriptions. And Laura says, I can do that. And Elizabeth says, I'm with Allie. Yes, agreed. And Wild Duck, yeah, that did not feel like 5 minutes. 5 minutes always feels like it like blows by, but I do usually, if it's not the first thing I do. Like 5 minutes at the very beginning of my writing window, like does not help a whole lot. But if it's like just kind of in between, 5 minutes feels like it goes by in a flash, but I still manage to get something done. So that always feels nice. Oh, thank you. Yes, hitting the like button does help. I think I hit like 415 subscribers this week. So that's awesome. Fun times. So there are 415 dawdlers. I don't know what we're calling ourselves. So I don't have a group name like Charlie now has the Charleaders. I mean, I could call y'all dawdlers, but we don't always dawdle, so who knows? Yes, it was very short, 5 minutes. Charlie edited a bit of the video and then had to see why the dog was whining. The sun isn't shining where she wants it to on the deck. The stupid sun is so mean sometimes. Yeah. So cute, though. Cat sat with the doggo outside, read some of the heroine's journey while the dog laid in the grass. Well, and Elizabeth says, I have to finish this book today. It's too good. Greg is hopping onto another stream, so goodbye. Goodbye and thanks for coming. You like the dawdlers? Dawdlers is very appropriate though. Yes, some days it really is. Dawdlers. So, I mean, we could if y'all are not offended by that. So, you know. So, all right, words. Don't forget to save. I can't remember if I saved it or not. It is now saved. So I did not drink much of my water today. So I definitely need to make sure that I chug the rest of this cup before I do anything else after the stream. So save, hydrate, stretch, and take breaks when you need them. And I will be back Friday 1 to 3 and Sundays 2 to 5. And don't forget to check out Devin's playlist for where you can find other streams. And since today is Wednesday, Sarah Cahill might be streaming at 4. I can't remember if she's doing it today or not. And then Charlie is streaming at 5 p.m. Eastern. These are all Eastern times. And then at 9 p.m., Laura will be streaming. And Devin has now provided the playlist link. So thank you very much, Devin. I appreciate it. We could be Jules as Jules. Maybe. Not offended in the slightest by dawdlers. Nice. We need to workshop your dream statement sometimes. Yeah, probably. You got your newish file ready to get finished up hopefully this week. Thank you for the stream. You are welcome. Alrighty, and there is Devin's playlist so that you can join the Stream Hoppers United and hop from one stream to another. And I will see y'all later. Thanks, and don't forget to save. Bye.